Okay, good evening, folks. Dr. Freedom Movie Times from Dr. News. News from in and around the universe that may or may not affect you on some strange, cosmic, interactive level that could make you think you're trapped in the Matrix. Remember those movies? Yeah. Oh, but okay, that's a whole nother subject. This morning, as I was at work, I found out that Lizo Mzimba had posted this tweet, quote, "Don't want people to be disappointed in a few weeks' time, as from what I'm hearing, there aren't currently any plans for a June Doctor Who trailer. Sorry." And what does this mean? Then no, there's probably not going to be one at the World Cup, which we had anticipated as taking place on June 18th. And there are still people going around talking, well, maybe they're going to have one at the World Cup final, which is in July. The problem is, I don't think Lizo is messing with us here. I think it's just the fact that he's stopping us from heading towards the cliff for a major fall when it came June 18th and nothing happened. Now, for you folks who are curious, type in his name. He's currently the entertainment correspondent for BBC News. I think he would know if there were any plans for a trailer. I think he's just trying to save us from a lot of disappointment and heartbreak. The thing is, it is heartbreaking. There should be something coming out by now. And as I said, I'm sticking to my guns, and I still fully believe there's going to be a 3-minute trailer at San Diego Comic-Con. How many folks here remember John Barrowman when he typed back to in regards to an article that he would be appearing? He typed the following, the 2 question marks in JB. Now, his reply to this was, in no way was my previous double question marks to mock. One would never mock Doctor Who or the Whovian universe. But the thing is, one of the big things that was on that list was John Barrowman and Eve Myles returning, and I've always had my big fat doubts about it. And I think what he meant by those double question marks is, I have no idea what the hell you're talking about or where even this began. Now, if it turns out he's in it, fantastic. But I'm still leaning on the too good to be true, angle. I still do not buy this. Not for an instant. Even though it would fit, given the fact Chibnall's worked with those characters before on Torchwood, it just does not make any sense to me. I don't know. But also to throw gas on that fire, someone earlier today put, I bloody well hope so, and, Team E Myles too. This was a reply to, the question mark JB, tweet I just showed you. That was, sorry, there we go, sorry. It was in relation to this article hereby we got this covered. Now, the thing is, though, Eve Myles said, not in the next series, sorry, with a capital not. I don't think Eve is lying. I think it's all a total pile of BS that's been blown out of proportion, and it's just gotten out of hand. Okay, but on a more positive note, things we do know that's happening, the return of the 7th Doctor comic is out this week. It's written by Andrew Cartmel, executive produced by Baron Aronovich, who were the powers behind the episode Remembrance of the Daleks, which celebrates its 30th anniversary this year. Now, there's some really, really cool artwork here. Please be sure to go check this out. You can preview everything right here on this page. Really beautiful stuff, especially him and Ace together. Always a great duo. And there's even a preview of the first few pages of the comic if you want to get a little feel for what's going to happen. It's just a little first few pages, so nothing majorly spoilery. All right, Georgia Tennant is keen for her Doctor character to team up with Jodie Whittaker, who isn't, but I just thought it was a nifty little article to throw in here with you. Link will be below in the description box, as with everything you've seen so far. This right here has got to be the clickbait winner of the week. And I think I'm going to start doing that for clickbait winner. Maybe have a little contest where I send folks out to find articles that are, say stuff like this, but don't have jack shit in them that has anything to relating to that particular title of the article. Because, all right, Doctor Who Season 11 air date. I should have added a little reverb there. All right, scroll down. When does it start? It doesn't give you a date. It just gives you the same information we already knew from the BBC Worldwide Showcase event, stating that it would deliver in October. There's no date. Will there be a Christmas special? Doesn't tell you jack shit. It's just getting to be to the boiling point, because we've been sitting here with no news whatsoever the last few weeks. So a lot of people are running around screaming like they got cabin fever, or at least like they got a wild badger in their underwear. I don't know. Okay, Now, this is a little bit updated. May 11th, Doctor Who Series 11 character shoot. Now, of course, Simon Ridgway was busy, on this shoot with, doing character shoots for Doctor Who. Now, if you scroll down a bit, and it says right, I know this shoot was for Doctor Who because he said as much in his blog here and here. I realize there isn't much to see, but it tells us two things. Simon Ridgway remains the stills photographer for Doctor Who, and a character shoot did occur on May 11th with an unspecified crop crucial to the shoot, or prop crucial to the shoot. So it makes me wonder if they've finally gotten Jodie's sonic screwdriver ready. Maybe that's the prop. There's still word drifting around about, what the 13th Doctor's TARDIS will look like. So we'll find out what this all had to do with it. Hopefully when we get some more stills out soon. Moving on. Now, for those of you who did not know, the BBC iPlayer folks have put out every episode of the new series from 2005 up. So if you want to go watch those there, it's right there on your BBC iPlayer. Class, of course, has landed on Netflix. Here was another thing that was being started by a page that was saying that because Class had been picked up by Netflix, Netflix is putting out a season 2. Wrong, because Class is only available to Netflix UK and Ireland. The exact same setup that they have for Doctor Who, which means you're basically saying that because Class is on there, that Doctor Who must be being taken over by Netflix. Once again, keep your wits about you, folks. I know things are crazy. I know things are quiet. Facts are very hard to get our hands on right now, especially when you're a lower-end YouTube channel like myself. I'm doing all the best digging I can with the resources available, but like I said before, all the people who used to tell me stuff have clammed up quiet. Moving on. Jenny, the Doctor's daughter, I believe, if I remember correctly, came out today. And here's a little synopsis for the episodes and whatnot if you want to go check it out. Cast list, whatnot. That's right, Georgia Tennant is back as Jenny in Big Finish audio. Moving on. This is a very important update for Big Finish releases on CD. They've changed their policy from now on. Here we go. Unless otherwise stated, all future titles with a physical release will remain available to purchase on CD for a minimum of 12 months following the Big Finish website release date. At the end of that window, we'll be reviewing demand and may decide to allow titles to go out of print on CD. Now, this is what they're trying to do here is they're phasing out, I think, CD prints because digital download has become more and more and more popular, and it's also cheaper on them. So, the matter of fact, as I said to our Class, there's going to be a limited number of pressings for Class. So, may want to keep your eyes on that if you want to get a physical copy. Also, to wrap it up today, Doctor Who writer Russell T. Davies is back with the babe. He's penning the BBC family drama Years and Years, and it's basically a family drama set in the near future, fast-changing world. He's teaming with Happy Valley producer Red Production Company on Years and Years, which was greenlit by the BBC, and there's a little bit more of a here. Like I said, if you're into, a fan of the big Russell TD guys, the fat Welshman, here's a little thing to keep up on what he's up to. It's kind of weird, but yes, he is working for the Beeb again. So once again, folks, just to sum up, the dominoes are falling. Like I said, it just seems to me that John Barrowman is trying to politely say, without getting any trouble, that no, he is not in the next series of Doctor Who. Myles has already just outright denied it on Twitter. Lizo Mzimba has said that there is no plans to release a trailer in June for Doctor Who that he is aware of. But we also have to look at that words that he is aware of. But at the same time, remember, he's the current acting BBC entertainment correspondent for BBC News. I think he would know. So, unfortunately, this means I think we're waiting for San Diego Comic-Con like I've predicted before. They're going to keep everything in a bottle so they can spring it out in San Diego and make it a big fat press event. At least that's my theory until proven otherwise. That's all I had for you tonight, folks. So take care, ta-ta. Enjoy the rest of your week. Have a good night.